Hey everyone, welcome again to a Thursday Pray Day. We have been working this week just clearing out our old building, getting it ready to be done with our lease here, which is exciting, but also a kind of somber moment as we reflect upon the years of being here and all that God has done through this tool of a building. But also, we're excited that we're putting a close to this chapter of our time as a church. And I was thinking today, because we're talking about prayer on Thursday Pray Days, and we're talking right now on doing that kind of a little series on how we pray. And I realized that this and the building we're in right now, our new building, our answer to being persistent or continuous in prayer. And that's one of the characteristics of how we pray. As Christians, we're told that we need to pray, and we pray with persistence. We continue to pray. And actually, even Jesus himself gave us a parable about how to pray. In Luke 18, you can see this. He's talking to his disciples, and he gives this parable of this woman before this judge. And because she just kept on asking this judge and would not give up on asking this judge, he finally gave her justice. And he goes, and he's using this example of this bad judge as a foil to the good judge, the good God that our Father is, who is in heaven. And so that we know that if even a bad, corrupt, human judge will finally give in if this woman was persistent, how much more will our good Father listen to us and be ready to jump to our aid and fulfill our petitions? And so we need to be persistent or keep on asking in prayer. That's one of the ways in which we pray. We keep praying. Other parts of the New Testament kind of support this, as Paul in 1 Thessalonians 5 tells us to pray continuously, always be praying. That it's like breathing for the Christian, that we are continually working and living it out. We're praying and never giving up in our prayers to our good God. Also, we know the fact that when we continually pray, we are continually being changed by the request we're asking of our God. The Puritans had this phrase when they're talking about prayers, is that you pray until you start to pray. It's related to this idea of praying persistently or continuously, is this idea that we should be praying. And sometimes we need to start praying and just go through the motions, if you will, just be talking to God. And at some point, through that process of praying, we will actually start praying, pouring out our hearts to God, communicating to him as we should. So how do we pray? We're persistent in it. We continue at it, and God answers. Just look at this. Empty building. On Sunday morning, look around at our new structure that we get to worship in and use to reach the community. That is a result of being persistent in prayer. That God hears us, works through our prayers. That God is using us to build his kingdom. So on this Thursday, how do we pray? We could pray continuously.